Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Misson Raniganj with Akshay Kumar and Pariniti Chopra. This was actually a very good film. It is based on a true story about the Indian mining company. Just to give you guys a bit of a backstory, the Indian mining company was based off the British mining company. They had seen how well the British mining company had been rolling over the past years in the early 1960s, and they wanted to copy it. And to some effect they did copy it, and it was working very well up until a certain day in 1965, I believe it was, where when they were blasting through the mines, they accidentally hit a reservoir which contained, I think it was 3 trillion litres of water above them, and that flooded the mines massively. Jaswant Singh Gill, who was played by Akshay Kumar in this film, he is the main star of this film. He takes very good roles, as you've seen in the past. Akshay Kumar is his, mind you, not Jaswant Singh Gill, just in case you people are wondering who he is. He has taken some very controversial roles. He's taken roles which may seem out of the ordinary. He has brought light to certain issues, like women's rights, for having, things like a toilet in the house and, other things. For example, he did Padman, he did OMG2 recently as well, which brought light to masturbation. Padman, which, gives the right for every woman to have sanitary towels. So he does some very, very good eye-opening films, and this is another one of them as well. This is one where it opens your eyes to what happens in the mines, what can happen in the mines if anything goes wrong. As we're all aware, in the mines, one slight hesitation, one slight wrong blast, everything can come crashing down on you. This guy was the most cool, calm, collected person on that time. When the miners were trapped, there were about 65 miners trapped. Initially there were 71, but unfortunately 4 of them died. 65 miners, he decided to take upon himself to rescue. Now, there were 2 separate plans, one which did involve a lot of politics, mind you, where they were playing politics to get his boss's job, and he wanted to just get on with the work. There were 2 initial. With the first plan, there was his one, which involved drilling in a separate site and involved getting the miners to the highest point of the mine, and the other part was building another entrance for the miners to walk out of. But the one where they wanted to walk out of didn't really work because of the ferociousness of the water, the amount of water there was. That didn't work, so the only option was to basically do the best you can and get everyone out as much as possible. He created a system where he will lower a capsule down and each person will come up one by one. Now, one thing I did notice at that time, there was nobody who was willing to sacrifice themselves to go down and save these guys. He sacrificed himself, he sacrificed his own well-being, because as well as there being water in the mines, there was carbon dioxide as well, and each and every person there was getting carbon dioxide poisoning. But regardless of that, he went down and he decided, look, I'm going to take this upon myself to get every single person out and make sure they're all safe. Initially, every single person, their families, were skeptical, and they weren't very happy. They were, of course, frustration takes over, anger takes over. You don't know if you're going to see your family again. That was totally understandable. But he didn't flinch. He knew his plan would work, and eventually it did. He rescued 65 miners, and despite the fact there was some form of carbon dioxide poisoning, not much, he suffered, I'd say, the worst of it by being down the longest. But even he came up, and by the end of the film they nicknamed him Capsule Gill. This was, again, based on a true story, and at the end of the film you do get to see what Capsule Gill actually did look like. And by all means, if you want to research this, you can do. But I'll leave that to you guys to do. But like I said, I would give this film a 7.5 out of 10. It was a very, very good film, an eye-opening film as to what can happen in the mines, what has gone on in the mines in the past, and why we are trying to switch away from coal energy to solar energy, to wind power, to renewable energy, and to potentially nuclear energy as well. Again, I don't agree with nuclear energy, because if anything goes wrong, then it can be another Hiroshima. If you guys don't know what that means, please do look it up. You'll understand. The atomic bomb, then Hiroshima, which is the nuclear bomb itself. Even Chernobyl, where one of the factories melted, one of the factories blew up, and that area has been uninhabited ever since. You can't inhabit Chernobyl. But guys, remember, please like, share, subscribe, comment on this. Remember, there is no stupid comments. Please help the channel grow bigger. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about anything. Hit me up in the comments. Remember, there are no stupid comments. This is a safe space for everyone. See you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.